कदम आगे फिर 2 कदम पीछे।
हेल्थ और टेस्ट की लड़ाई में अब आप रहिए 2 कदम आगे विद फिलिप्स एयर फ्रायर। इसकी ट्विन टर्बो स्टार टेक्नोलॉजी cooks with up to 90% less fat. There's always a way to make life better. Innovation and you. Philips.
Monica, that was such a beautiful recipe. I think Indians, I must say that ramen is one or maybe their favorite dish. It's eaten around the country. Hope you guys enjoyed cooking this recipe with Monica, and we really enjoyed seeing it, and I was excited to see many people talking about it. Now going back to what you're going to do this weekend, special weekend, DIY kits of some of the top chefs of the country. Ranveer Brar, Saranj Goyla, Vicky Ratnani, Colibri Jimenez from Mexico, Simon Tui from the MasterChef Australia Kitchen. All these guys are creating special DIY kits. World on a Plate has gone ahead and done DIY kits for you guys to make your life more easier. All you need to do, go to the website, order the DIY kit through Swiggy, Genie, and you'll have it home just in time for you to start cooking. So the weekend, make sure that you take time for it, because I don't know when we're going to do the next World on a Plate live. So that is something which you cannot miss. Of course, make sure that once you cook, take a picture, hashtag WOAP goes live on Instagram or on Twitter or on Facebook. Put your dish out there, share it to the world. You never know, one lucky winner will be able to take home an air fryer. So guys, special weekend, make sure you are doing exciting cooking, feeding your friends, your family. Many of your friends and family must have got bored with your cooking, so this is your chance. So, talking about World on a Plate, we've been talking about season 1, and I just can't get over the fact that we can't have a physical event this year. I'm sure in 2021 we're going to have an exciting, euphoric event coming back. But I'm thinking of the things which happened in World on a Plate season 1. More than 300 kids landed up on day 1 of the charity cook-off, which we started off with. Like we always said, that we want to start everything with a bit of charity. The 3 chefs cooked excellent dishes like dosa. They tried their hands on dishes like the dosa, like the idlis, the vadas, which they cooked, and it was exciting to see many kids enjoy themselves. Many fans of MasterChef Australia come and experience the special day. 9 a.m. I haven't seen so many people land up, and that was exciting for us. The press conference was oversold, oversubscribed. Typically, never you have press coming in late, but they were on time because we were doing something special. Every single chef did their signature dish, and who would want to miss that? And that's why the press was there as well. And of course, the tete-a-tetes were sold out. The UB City Amphitheater, which holds 1,000 people, had overflowing people, and the scenes were spectacular. The pop-ups, the first time ever, we did chef pop-ups. While we saw George Gary Matt cook in the MasterChef kitchen, showing demos, we wanted the consumer of Bangalore to experience these meals, and that's what we did. And these were special things which World on a Plate brought to the city of Bangalore and the country. And so we hopefully we bring back the glory, going back on the ground, bringing you some great experiences next year. But right now, here's what's going to happen. The speciality of World on a Plate also was the awards. The restaurants of the city, the top restaurants, came together, put up their best signature dishes in front of the judges, and they were judged. And this made it very special because the first time ever, these chefs got a chance to put these dishes in front of such well-known world-class judges. And the winner was Whitefield Bar and Grill, the Marriott Group, and they were spectacular, and it was such a beautiful thing to see. However, this time, though we're going to go live, we have a special section of awards. In these trying times, the restaurants are reinventing themselves. The delivery system is just growing. So you can, like I said, chance for you to go and order from the top 30 restaurants of the country. Make sure that you spend your money on these restaurants, because they're trying hard to survive. They're trying hard to serve you. Once the pandemic is gone, they'll be excited to serve you, have you come back to them. So that's what's going to happen. The awards, the winners, the gold, silver and bronze are going to be the top grossing restaurants on Swiggy for these special awards. So make sure that you watch for them, go back to them. Of course, without taking too much time, I'm going to introduce my next and the last chef, last but not the least of the day, rather the most special one for us. She is an ex-Cordon Bleu. She's also, a lot of people call her the Nigella of Indian cooking, and she's gorgeous. She's also one of our very, very close friends. Always been supportive of the World on a Plate, the concept, the charity work which we do, and she's been part of many charity cook-offs. And Rakhi Vaswani is the name I'm talking about. She's gonna make something special with apple and cinnamon, and I'm sure all the bakers are waiting to hear the recipe and cook along with you. So that's Rakhi Vaswani for you. Looking forward to see what she does, and I'm gonna have a chat on the other side. Until then, I just want you guys to know that every one of y'all have to go back and do your bit of giving back. The charity, the World Hunger Warriors, is all about are going to feed every single people in the city. Like, they're trying their best for the last 100 days to feed these people. So I'm going to see you on the other side, and until then, have a great evening cooking along, and we see you there.
Hi guys, I'm Chef Rakhi Vaswani, and I'm super excited to get connected with World on a Plate. World on a Plate goes online, and I think it's really brilliant to bring together so many people and do this amazing cause. I think it's priceless. So guys, at Palette Colony Academy, I'm Chef Rakhi Vaswani, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you with your friends and family. You can join me, you can cook along, you can bake along with me, and yes, you guessed it right, I'm going to do a lovely baking recipe, and you can do this with me. So get your ingredients together, you get a lovely downloadable recipe, and let's get baking. So what I'm making today is an apple cinnamon crumble cake. Yeah. So first of all, I'm using these amazing apples, and what I need to do is just kind of peel them. So we're gonna start with just peeling the apples. And I have some fancy gadgets with me. Yeah, they're really simple and easy in the class. तो सबसे पहले इसे हम peel करते हैं. So I'm going to just peel my apples. They've been washed, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop them. And what I need to do is first make the filling for the apple, and then we're going to do recipes in 2 to 3 stages. So the first one is my apple, my core ingredient, and helps me bring everything together. So we're just going to do a very simple recipe, but yes, you know, apples tend to get black, so just going to peel them, chop them, and put them into an amazing lemon juice so that they don't become black while we make our cake. Yeah, so all these are ingredients that you're supposed to get into the market, and really you don't need to worry about that. Let me do the next one. Yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm actually peeling my apple. So I'm just going to quickly peel my apple, and you know that apples tend to get black while I make my cake batter. I'm going to peel it, chop it, and then soak it in a little bit of lemon juice, and it'll stay fine. Yes, that is a kitchen tip. I mean, it's something I'm sure you already know, but ठीक है, share कर रही हूँ, तो I'm sure you will appreciate that. तो so there you go, my 2 apples are done, and this peeler is really nice. Yeah, so yeah, you can DM me later and I can send you details for this. It's a very pretty looking one, easily available online. So now comes the part where we're going to chop all of it. I'm going to get rid of all this peels. And you know, baking is such a therapeutic thing, you know, it brings the family together, it makes you come together. It's really, really important to do things like these together with your family. So all I'm going to do is, if you have a corer, you could have easily removed the core. I do have it, but I didn't want to go all fancy on you guys. So I just wanted to, you know, do something simple. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. And all I need is nice cuts on my apple. Yeah, because we're going to cook it into a sauce. First a filling and then a nice sauce that goes into the cake. Yeah, so in goes my apple. I'm gonna cut a few more and then just add some lime juice to that. Yeah, getting rid of that. I hope you've already started doing this with me. There is no speed required for this one. Literally, if you have the recipe earlier, you could have just chopped your apples, थोड़ा lime juice डाल के आप रख सकते हो, right? I just need random cuts. I really don't need very small, very big. But yes, it's going to go on top on the crumble. तो ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं रखना है, yeah? And get rid of all of this, yeah? So there you go. Now you see in a minute or two my apples will start turning black. So that's the tip for you. What I'm going to do is just add some lemon juice there. Can I have some lemon juice, please? Thank you. Thank you. So yes, I have some bottled one here. So here you go. I have this one apple already chopped. A little bit of water because I want to use it later, and a little bit of lime juice. You can use fresh also, but I'm just kind of, you know, cutting corners a little over here. And then my apples are not going to go black, yeah? So that's a quick tip, guys. So guys, now that my apple is aside, I'm going to start making a filling. Now the filling I'm going to do in 2 parts. I'm going to start with butter and sugar, a little bit of corn flour, some apples. Cinnamon goes beautifully when that's the part of the cake. You can add some walnuts, cranberries, prunes, whatever you like, even raisins, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to start with a little bit of butter, a little bit of sugar, And I want to strain out the apple now. So I'm just going to strain out the apple, as you can see. And you need to do that, and you can see apple kaale nahi hue hain. I've strained them out, and I need them to cook here slightly. I'm going to add 1 spoon of corn flour to that, because I want that filling to, you know, kind of bind together. And then a lovely generous hint of cinnamon डालेंगे इसमें हम. Yeah. There's some going to go in the cake also. And बस इसको cook करेंगे हम. So I want this to dry out. जितना moisture है वो सूख जाना चाहिए. I want that to really dry out completely. And I want the apple to slightly sweeten up, caramelize. I'm already getting an amazing aroma, which is great. So for the crumble, I need them to be really nice and dry. I'm going to make the crumble. I'm going to show you how to do that. You have the recipe. But a little bit, I want it to be soft and pulpy like a puree. So after that's cooked, thoda मैं निकाल के रख दूँगी side में, and I'm going to cook the remaining when it becomes nice and softer. So you can see my moisture is all kind of dried up over here, as you can see. Yeah. So, but I want to just quickly cook it a little more and get that little color. It's a lovely recipe, but yes, there are 3-4 parts to it. So the best part what you would do is, like, I know World on a Plate has done this amazing concept and bringing it all over India online. So you can do this on a Sunday with your children, with your wife, your spouse, you know, with your friends and family. So just make this baking a lovely experience, and it's all for a good cause. It's all for charity. So guys, do your best. Okay, now that's ready. At this stage, I'm going to remove some of it, and I have used salted butter, so that should be not a problem. So I'm going to remove most part of it, and this remaining that I want to add a little more water to this and cook it and soften it a little more. So I want that to become like a puree kind of thing. So I just want to cook that a little more. So once it softens, and if you have a lid, you can just cover this with a lid, you know, and it's just going to get softened. So we're just going to, or you could just put that into a blender slightly and mash it. Whatever is convenient for you, it's absolutely fine. So guys, now I'm mashing it a little. As you can see, it has to dry up, it has to become like a puree, but I'm just mashing it up. I'm going to get the camera a little closer, but guys, once I finish this one, when I'm making the cake, I'm going to get the camera a little closer so that you guys can make a fantastic recipe too. So all you need to do is like get it like a puree. You could have done it separately, grated this and cooked out, but you know what, that's too much of an effort and I didn't want to do that. So it's literally, that's the filling, and then this is the mashed bit that can go in to the cake to give that lovely flavor. Both are going into the cake, but they're both going in different stages. I'm going to switch that off, guys, and I'm done with this. Did you know that World on a Plate, you know, has fed over 90, sorry, say that again.
World Hunger Warriors,
But you can't now. You have to cut. So guys, do you know that World on a Plate are also known as the Hunger Warriors, and they have fed in almost 500,000 over 90 days. Guys, it's time for us to contribute to the same cause and get together and do our best for it, okay? So here you go. The filling is ready. I'm going to get that out, and now I'm going to move on to my cake. So we have two more elements to do. We have to make our cake batter and we have to do a crumble. So the crumble is going to be a mixture of flour, maida lenge, shakar lenge, brown sugar I'm taking, chilled butter. It's a 1:2 ratio. So if your flour is 100, your butter has to be half of that chilled. and we're going to crumble it together with our fingertips. I'm going to show you everything. I hope you're doing this with me, and trust me, the end of it, you're going to get this lovely, gorgeous looking cake for your day. You're going to love that. The family's going to love that. Okay, so we're going to make our crumble, bring the sugar together, add this apple to it, add the walnuts, add the cranberries, and it's going to be one gorgeous thing. So the idea is to make your cake batter, add the puree to that to give that flavor, put it into our grease line tin, and then put the crumble on top and kind of just swirl it into. So you'll get these little crunchy bits, the crumble on top, inside, and it's one gorgeous looking cake. It's one gorgeous tasting cake also. So yeah, I'm going to get that filling out and we're going to move on to our next stage. Yeah. So I'm getting that out into a bowl so it can go into my cake, and I'm going to clear this up, and then we're going to start with our cake batter. Okay. So I hope you've done this up till now, and trust me, it's a very simple cake. And at any given point of time, if you don't want to use caster sugar, you can feel free to use a gur sugar or a coconut sugar which is low in glycemic index. तो आप वो भी use कर सकते हैं. You can do that, yeah. But baking is a science, remember, and your measurements have to be to the T. So for that, you'll have to follow me to the rest of the video. All right. So I'm just going to clear this and come back with you in a minute. So guys, now I'm going to make my crumble, for which I'm taking 75 grams of flour. Alright, and to this you need to add chilled butter. ये ठंडा बर्फ है, sorry, it's not बर्फ, it's chilled butter. So I'm taking 50 grams of that because it's always a 1:2 ratio. यहाँ पे हम crumble बना रहे हैं 75 of maida and 25 I'm going to add oats, but that's going to go later. So that's 100 part is your flour, that's one part. Half of that will be 50, yeah. So I'm going to take chilled butter, and this is one easy thing to do, and you can put this over anything you like. All I have to do is with my fingertips just rub the butter into it. So I'm going to bring the camera closer now so you can see this action really well. Okay, and you can see I'm rubbing the butter into the flour, and it's all just going to mix in. Very important, guys. This is a crumble, and it's a beautiful part of and a very integral part of many desserts and things. Okay, so either you bake it separately or you just bake it along, and it becomes wonderful. So now if you see, this is resembling, it's all mixed in, yeah, and see how the colors change. So time to put in my oats. I'm going to put in 25 grams, that's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons and half a teaspoon, and I'm going to mix that. Can you see that? And now time to add in your brown sugar again to this also, but not to forget I've added some sugar into the apple. So very little of the sugar, yeah, I don't want the cake to be extremely sweet. I want a pinch of baking powder there, and now I'm going to add some walnuts to that. Okay, those are chopped walnuts. Gonna look lovely, and I'm just going to add some nice sweetened cranberries for that beautiful color and texture. You could even do raisins if you like. Now again, give that a good mix, and that's your crumble ready. But now I want to make an apple crumble, right? So there you go. I'm gonna add my apple to this now, yeah. And yes, it is a little bit wet, but when it mixes the whole thing together, you're gonna have this beautiful texture coming onto your cake, and it's gonna make it look gorgeous. Now, in case you've not add all the apple to this, what you could do is keep this crumble into a Ziploc bag and in a fridge or a freezer, and it stays up to a month. It wouldn't get spoiled. Okay, so just mix that. I'm just going to mix this, wash my hands, because you can see I've done all of that work. You know, it's beautiful to get your hands into it. It kind of brings in a lot of love and passion. So yeah, now I'm getting back the camera since you've seen this, and since you've seen this, this is going to look lovely over my cake. When it bakes, it's going to give me those nice crunchy bits. So as you can see, I've got this nice crumble. Yes, it's looking a little wettish, but that's absolutely absolutely fine. When it bakes, it's going to crisp up really beautifully at ends. Some places it's going to go in the cake and some places it's going to be on top. So when it bakes, it's going to be really nice and beautiful. So keeping this aside, going to clean up a little and then we'll start our cake batter. And that's it. After that, the cake has to bake. A little drizzle is what we're going to make. We are making a very gorgeous cake. Guys, we're doing it for a good cause, so we all need to really do our best. So I hope आप ये सब कर रहे हैं मेरे साथ. World on a Plate, thank you so much. You know what, I'm feeling really excited for doing all of this together. Really feel that I'm contributing to the world now. So I'm just going to clean up and I'll see you soon. Okay guys, so now time to make your cake. The best part. This is the mother, the base, right? So अब हम बना रहे हैं cake. सबसे पहले I'm going to take butter, that's 150 grams of butter. The recipe, of course, I've given it to you, and you know that. So I'm starting with my butter, and I need to start creaming the butter and castor sugar. Okay. So it's a simple recipe like a pound cake where it's a 1:1:1 ratio. So whatever the quantity you use, I'm going to use this right here, like that, and fix it. Start beating. So what we're doing right now is creaming our butter and sugar. You can use a hand beater. I just got this new, sometimes it's easier to work on a machine because then I can talk to you, discuss things with you. So in case you remember, we got our crumble ready, which is going to go over the cake. This is that part of the apple mixture which is going to go in the cake for the flavor. So it's an apple cake. Cinnamon है, apple है, तो flavor तो चाहिए ही चाहिए. So what I'm doing is I'm creaming the butter and the sugar. Your butter is not extremely cold. When it is cold, I weighed it out, and now it's come down to a slightly room temperature. So it's supposed to cream really well. Okay, so let's increase the speed and beat that. And if you want to see this action closer, I'm going to get the camera closer. It's just going to become nice and creamy mix, and then next goes in our eggs one at a time. That looks beautiful. So as you can see, this looks like a nice creamy mess. I like that. So it looks really nice and creamy and fluffy. Okay, so that's creamed in well. Let me show you. I'm just gonna lift that. You can see, just going to use my spatula into it, and you can see that's creamed well. So butter and sugar is creamed in, and you can use a hand beater, guys, for this. It's just that for me it's easier to keep my hands free, and then I can do all the exploration with it. At this stage, I'm going to add in eggs one at a time. So first egg going in, but remember it's a heavy cream mixture. So when you're putting in your eggs, you've got to put in a spoonful of the flour that's measured here. Okay, so that it stabilizes, right? And this point of time, I want to put in my vanilla extract as well. I like to use extract. If you don't have it, you can use a pod as well, or an essence, but I prefer to use an extract. Yeah, and then we're going to start beating. So it's one egg at a time and 1 spoon of the flour, little by little alternating so that your mixture doesn't curdle. Okay, and let's start. Once that's mixed in, I'm going to add my next egg as well. Just want that all to come together. Time to put in your second egg as well. But remember, 1 spoon of flour so that it doesn't curdle. And it's okay to put an extra flour as well. So the egg always goes one at a time, it never goes together. Then I'm bringing it all together and time to put in my last egg. And again, a spoon of flour. So guys, now time to add in my baking powder. So it's going to be a heaped tablespoon, that's 1/4 obviously. Always take a heap and level it. So this recipe calls for 1/4 and 1/8. Okay, and cinnamon, the main hero of my recipe. So I'm going to go in, say, teaspoon of my cinnamon. All the flavor coming in. That's the main flavor. So in goes my cinnamon. And that should do the trick. And I just want to mix that slowly. So the baking powder. Now all the flour, the remaining flour, remember the flour that I was putting in while I was adding my egg was from this only, which was weighed out. Baking is a science, so you literally can't do anything अंदाज़न. ये सारा weighed out है और वो ही हम use कर रहे हैं. Okay, so guys, I'm really super excited now. You remember all the proceeds of charity go towards the proceeds go towards charity. So guys, all you have to do is just hit that donate button. Come on, do your bit as we are doing our bit. We are all in it together. This pandemic has really caused a lot of havoc in many people's life, and here's a good cause, guys. So let's go ahead and do that. Contribute to a good cause. And now remember this, it's literally a tablespoon and a half of that apple puree that I have. I'm going to add that at this stage, and all I have to do is just make it come together. Now if I feel I need some milk to make the batter into a consistency, I'm going to add that. But first, I'm just going to start beating all of it together. So if you feel your mixture is not coming together, just lift it up, bring it all into the center, and then let's just go for it, yeah? So you want to see it up close here. Everything's just come together, as you can see, slowly. And I do need a little bit of milk, so I'm just going to add that's 1 tablespoon of milk, and then the other. And I think my batter is all ready to come together. There you go. And that's it. Time to get it out. And give that a nice mix with your spatula and put it into the tin. Okay, so I'm just going to move my machine to the side so you get a clear view of this. Get it all out using my spatula because all that good tasty yummy bit is something I need. I don't need to let go of this. See, chhodna nahi. And you can see the consistency is a very nice consistency. Yeah? So just a good mix. Yeah, that's mixed really well. And I've got some nice apple pieces into it also. I'm just going to show you this, as you can see. Let me give that a nice smell. Get that amazing hint of cinnamon, and it's beautiful. Remember the crumble also has that cinnamon smell, and it's really gorgeous. So this is the consistency and the texture you're looking for, guys. And now it goes into a grease line tip. Okay, you can do this in a 6 or a 7-inch round loaf tin, or you have a beautiful bundt mold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it in a nice loaf tin. I'm going to share the measurements with you, and this is going to bake into the oven. So remember, your batter is here, your crumble is here. We've added a little bit of apple puree, but a little bit of this is going to go on top, and it's going to have that nice rustic feel. So some of it will be dunked in with a toothpick, the other bit will be on top, and it's going to bake for a good 35 to 40 minutes, and it's going to be gorgeous, right? So I'm super excited, and I hope you guys have reached to this stage. Now's the time to put it into the tin. Okay? So here you go. I'm going to clear out a little bit so that you have a clearer view. So ये सारी चीजें I'm just going to move over that little vanilla left, which I don't want to waste. I'm just going to put that in the bowl. Okay, now here's the bit about greasing the tin. Okay, just keep that a little clean. Always keep your workstation clean. Sometimes in the videos it gets a little difficult, and I for one needs to wash my hands many times. So here's my tin. Now very easy how to measure. You get these loaf tins in the market. You even get bake-proof ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's deep. It gets wider up. So it's a 7-inch loaf tin, and it's say 2.5 inches from here, and it has a 2-inch height. Now you need to generously, these are bake-proof tins, aluminum ones, whatever you get, generously put oil, very very important, and on all the sides, guys, and then put a layer of butter paper. So this butter paper what I've cut is just the bottom bit because I don't want it to go into the sides, okay? So you want to place that in as well, okay? And then a layer on top. So that's how greased your tin has to be, so that your cake comes out really really clean. So you can see that. So you've got the, and you don't need to use butter for this, just use oil and you're good to go. Okay, so it's just down. I don't like to go on the sides because then it cuts into the cake, okay? And now it's time to pour in our batter. Okay, so you can, if you want, put it into a piping bag and then pour it. But what I'm doing is just going natural and straight in. Yeah, and spread it out. So my loaf tin is big, so I need that much, guys. Else if you're doing a smaller one, you could do a smaller recipe as well. So that's a beautiful apple cinnamon crumble cake. It's lovely as a tea time cake. It's lovely as a centerpiece, and I'm super excited, for this one to come out. Now's the fun part. So this is the part where you were bearing with me and doing so many stages of the cake. So you'll see the fun part is where we put in our crumble. This is a very different kind. It's kind of a mix between a crumble and a streusel, so yeah. But it's a lovely recipe. You're gonna love it. Getting all of it, I don't want any of it to be left over. There you go. Smoothen that out. And now we're gonna add in our crumble. So please watch this part really carefully. Maybe a toothpick, then I'm going to use a toothpick as well. So this is the part where you're going to put in your crumble, your streusel, whatever you call it. Have a look. All of it is not going to go into this. Sure. So if you can see this. Now's the part where I want to go some of it to be dumped in and some of it to be up. So just generously like this. And the ones that are up is just going to go crispy and nice, and it will really become gorgeous. Can you see that? So I'm just dunking a little bit of it in, and it'll all bake together. So probably a little more. And you can do these in little muffin tins also, yeah? So please be as innovative as you want, You could just make muffins out of it also. So you could do apple cinnamon crumble muffins. Wow, amazing. I think that sounds good, sounds exciting. I'm really excited for this one. We've got some oats going on. So you see I've used almost all of it, and I think that should do the trick. No more than this. And let's get baking. So guys, this one's gonna bake in a preheated oven. I'm using a convection oven. It's very important convection oven is really important. It gives you that even heat rating, but you can use an OTG as well. Now this will bake at 170, 160, 170. If you have an Indian oven, then 160. 160, 170 for a good 35 to 45 minutes till a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean, right? So in goes for baking, and I'm going to see you after that's done baking. So guys, I'm baking that into a preheated oven, and I will show you a bit in a while how it's going to look. While that's baking, we can quickly make our dressing, the drizzle that I want on top. That's going to be amazing. So I'm going to make that, but this is going to take a while. So I'm going to see you around. So guys, now my cake has come out of the oven. It has taken a good 35 to 40 minutes. In case you feel that your top is going to burn, please put a foil paper on top loosely when you know you've got a color and it's still not cooked well. So please do that. Some Indian ovens tend to take a lot of color, so you need to be very careful. What we need to do is insert a toothpick in the center, and then it has to come out clean like this, and then you know it's done, right? And it's looking so beautiful. Have a look. It's not very cold, not very hot, but it's still warm for me to, you know, go over the sides and remove it. So I'm going to leave it to the side, let it cool down a bit, loosen out the sides with the palette knife, and while that's happening, let me make the drizzle for it. So here I've got some icing sugar. This is around 100 grams of icing sugar, to which I'm going to add, and I don't want to do lemon on it because it's just not going to go. So just an icing sugar drizzle. I'm just taking a little warm water and then, you know, making that drizzle here and whisking it. So be very careful, and you just want the lumps to get over. So icing sugar, this is a tip you need, that whenever you're using it, you want to sieve it that time because it generally gives you lumps. Now if you see, it's a little runny because I ended up putting a little extra water, but that's good enough, and I want to make it a little more creamier. So I have this cream with me. This is fresh cream that I'm going to use. Just going to take a spoon for that, and I'm going to put that into it so that it becomes a little more richer. Yeah, you can even add some melted chocolate. So what chocolate would go with this would be only white, obviously, because any other chocolate is just going to change the color. This tastes really nice because you know what, that drizzle with cinnamon tastes yum. So you can see automatically my drizzle has become thicker and it's yum. And we just have to wait for that to cool down. I'm going to loosen out the sides, going to show you, and then just pour this over. This can be not too runny, not too thick. It's up to you. Either you do, if you don't like too much sugar, then just take a fork and go very mild drizzles. Some people like a very thick layer. You can do that, but you know my cake has got a lot of character, as you can see. So I'm going to go very mild because I don't want to spoil that look. See how lovely that's looking, like these amazing mountains, as you can see. And the crumble has become so nice and crispy bits inside out, you know, they become beautiful, and that is how we want it. It's got a lovely character, and really happy with this cake. So just 10 minutes more, let it cool down, and then we'll do this. All right, so I'm going to see you soon. I hope you've reached to this stage perfectly well. In any case, you can just still reach out to me. Yeah, you know who I am. I'm Chef Rakhi Vaswani. Yeah, so now that my cake has cooled, I'm just going to loosen the sides with a palette knife. And make sure you go only once. So very gently I'm going to turn it over. Remove the butter paper. And then place it on that. See how lovely that's looking? Really gorgeous, very wholesome, very lovely, beautiful centerpiece. And now all I have to do is take my icing drizzle. I need a fork and a spoon. Just wanna gently drizzle that. I don't want too much because obviously we already have a little sweetness going on into the cake, but look how the cream has just made that difference. If you need something really thicker, then some more icing sugar is what you need, but this is what I want, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. In case you don't want to do this drizzle, you can just take even a caramel sauce and drizzle all over it, and that also would taste really nice and look absolutely gorgeous. So here's my apple cinnamon crumble cake, all in one beautiful gorgeous looking cake which you guys can make with your friends and family. I hope you've done this along with me beautifully. I'm Chef Rakhi Vaswani, super excited. And guys, come on, this is for a good cause, and you know what you have to do. You just need to log on and donate. That's all you have to do.
फिर 2 कदम पीछे
हेल्थ और टेस्ट की लड़ाई में अब आप रहिए 2 कदम आगे विद फिलिप्स एयर फ्रायर। इसकी ट्विन टर्बो स्टार टेक्नोलॉजी कुक्स विद अप टू 90% लेस फैट। देयर इज ऑलवेज अ वे टू मेक लाइफ बेटर। इनोवेशन एंड यू, Philips.